way to Islam.
My parents from Somalia, and I was born Muslim, but I've been practicing Islam since 1 year. I was born in Somalia, and when I was 10 months, I came to Canada. Basically, I didn't know nothing about Islam. Most of my days, most of my time, I spent in the streets, you know. So that's the things that I knew, you know. And after I started getting a name on the street, and after what happened is that I took the street serious, you know. So for me, the street was a way to get money, it was a family thing, you know, because in my house we were like 10 kids, you know, 10 brothers and sisters from the same mom and same dad, but my dad left the house, so I was the oldest from the family, so I had to take care of my family, you know. So I was young at this age, I couldn't work, you know, because it was not easy, you know. So what happened, I started doing things to get money to help my mom, but in my head I was helping my mom, but at the same time I was bringing stress to my mom. So I took the streets as a house, and the gangsters in the street, I took them as a family. I grew up in a hood named MAB in Montreal. It's known for violence, and it's a Crip neighborhood. So basically I went with the Crips guys, and after I did some few things with the oldest guys, they started looking at me, and they recruit me, you know. You know, when you're in the street, you never know. You do things, but you think that you're a bad boy, but you never know. You know, a bad boy can come get you. You know, I was not happy. You know, I was not happy. You know, I was trying to find myself. You know, the image I had in front of the people for the people, I was like I was a leader. You know, so from 18 to 21, I was in jail for a big case. So my name got bigger because, you know, you're in the street, you don't snitch. So people look at you like you know, you got more credit on your shoulders. So what happened? I had a position because the guy, the OG from the hood, he went to jail. So me, I had a different mentality when I came out. So basically, they give me a bigger position. You know, one of my friend, you know, one of a boy I know, you know. I got shot, you know. He shot me, and I was a victim, you know. And I'm telling that because the game is dirty, you know. So every time people think it's the enemies who are gonna come at you, sometimes it's your own friend who's gonna come at you, you know. Jealousy, you know, for money, for girls, you know. So what happened? I got shot, you know. So I got shot. I got 3 times. I got shot 3 times. One in the leg, my right leg. One in my belly. It hit my intestine. And one it went to my spine. I stayed in the hospital for 2 months. So what happened is the people from the street thought they thought I'd die, you know. They thought I'd be finished with this, you know, because they heard it was a 45 caliber who shot, you know. It's a big toy, so everybody thought I'll be how do you say that, like I was dying, you know. So what happened while I was in a coma, because I stayed in coma for like 1 week, and when I wake up from the coma, and people, the friends that I thought I had in the street, they never came see me in the hospital, you know. It's a few brothers that were in Islam. They came to see me in the hospital trying to do me da'wah, but I didn't want to understand. In my mind, it was revenge, you know.
I got my gun on me, I got this money in my pocket out there in these streets. I'm only 17, and there ain't nothing that these dawah boys can say to me.
It's been 3 years, 2009, July, I've been shot. Alhamdulillah, it's been 3 years now. I still cannot feel my leg, but at least I can walk. After that situation, I start cut off people around my circle, you know, because they didn't came to see me in the hospital. And so for some people, you see when there's action, when there's real action, you see the real faces of people, you know. What happened is that I let my doors open for because I have brothers that is in Islam, the practice is Islam. They always trying to bring me back to Islam, but I didn't want to understand nothing, you know. So they every time they come talk to me, and they were the only brothers who came to see me in the hospital. Except for my brother named Ishaq Mustaqim, he came to support me. And what happened is that they always talking about Islam, you know. So I always find peace in them, you know, peace in them. I was not ready for that time, you know. And my mind, my body, my heart wanted, but my mind was not ready for that. So every time I was in a bad situation, Islam was coming to me, but I was not ready to catch Islam, you know. But when I went to jail, I see some Jamaican with dreads, Chinese people, white people practicing Islam. I was like, yo, what is this, you know? What a white people, big man like that in jail praying, you know? I was like asking questions. So it's sad that when you have problem, that is the time that you pray God, you know. Most people is like that. When you have problem, they pray God, they remember God. But when everything's good, they forget God. So I was one of them. And the Imam came to see me. He gave me the Quran. He just left. He said, when you finish, he called me. So I started reading. I had nothing, no book, no pen, nothing. So I started reading. I read the Quran in 5 days. A quick. So after the first page, I started realizing that my heart, peace, you know. So I read Quran, but I had a lot of questions. So when I came out from the hole, I went to see the Imam. The Imam talked about my life. So I started learning Islam. So I feel peace. So I said, after 24 years of my life, I'm finally happy. So I went to the range. Everybody thought I would come up with the same mentality, but my life changed, you know. So my life changed, you know.